Here at Bonchong Sami-san, U.S. Thai Royal Navy fishing pier. Well, not fishing pier, it's just a pier that lets you peer out at the ocean. So it appears that pier has two functions and two meanings, boys and girls. One of my favorite things. And so we're going to carry on with the sparring drill. So again, we'll talk about a 1+2 in regard to kicking. Get these keys out of my pocket. Okay, like any sparring drill, the first layer is always evasive footwork. Okay, so if we're doing a 1 plus a 2-way, it has to be a 2-way or a 3-way. Sorry, a 1 plus 2. It has to be a 2-way or a 3-way. So if I attack first and I'm doing the burst footwork to kick into the knee or the thigh with the diagonal thrust kick, with the full-on side kick, or with the straight kick, okay, any of those three is fine. Then the response of the defender is to avoid by shuffling back. Okay? He could also just step back with one leg. Okay? He could also push shuffle. 1, 1, 2. Okay? So there's three different evasions with the footwork. Alright? The guy kicking could also skip in. Okay? Alright. So there you have a few variations right away. So, if it's a 2-way, I feed him, okay, and let's say that his combination on the return, on the 2-way, on the second beat of the 2-way, will be to feed the combination kick, all right, which will be a 1-2, okay? So we'll go ahead and make that 1-2. We'll kind of follow the teaching progression as it's been laid out. That 1-2 will be a lead kick plus a rear straight kick to the body. Okay? So he goes 1, I avoid, I go 1-2. Okay? Alright, so that's the idea. And so again, I've given you variations on the first evasion, right? On the first evasion, we said he could simply shuffle retreat, or he could push and shuffle, or he could step back. So let's take a look at avoiding that lead straight kick. On avoiding the lead straight kick, you could go straight back, but I would prefer that you work on an angle, okay? Again, we've outlined those reasons why over and over again. Position and time of advantage versus just walking forward and walking backwards and taking turns, okay? So when the straight kick, once I avoid the first kick and the second kick comes into the body, okay, I can shuffle retreat at an angle this way. I can shuffle retreat at an angle this way. All right? And or I can, if he kicks with the first one, and I just step back out of the way this way, okay? And then the second kick comes in the body. My left foot is now forward, so I can shuffle retreat this way, okay? And I can shuffle retreat this way. Understood? Okay. So, again, that's the kind of situation to where once I begin to create angle, on that second syllable of his two beat combo. Again, it's 1 plus 2, right? You have a feeder of a 1, and then the responder comes back with 2. All right? Okay, so if he creates that angle, that means when you finish, you'll be facing this way, and he'll be facing you and have that position and time of advantage. So in the beginning, he'll let you recover and reface him, and you'll move around again before you set up the next attack and sequence. But to make things more interesting and more realistic, you won't wait. So as soon as you've avoided his kick and set it down, you're going to go ahead and go into your attack from an angle. Okay? So let's take a look at that from the guy who just finished the thrust kick to the body. Okay, again, the thrust kick to the body, the first layer of understanding is that the kick comes back down to the rear, okay? But that it snaps back to that chamber like this. So even that has some different components. He could begin to attack me again to restart the cycle as this one is still up. Now what does that give me? Okay, that means he's going to kick into this part of my knee. Okay, so that means I go like this. And I just did a push shuffle. So I drop, step back, and push shuffle this way. All right. If the leg does come back down, okay, when he does that kick, when he does it, I can go ahead and do a pivot step this way. Okay, but now I'm in hand range, or I'm in knee range, which would be a fine extension of the drill to use knee kicks, because knees are kicks. You're using your legs, just not your foot. And again, if I can do this kick and this kick, I can also do this knee and this knee. Okay? All right, so that's going to do it. You can do this in a two-way